Hello, I'm Kenna Johnson from the Channel Company. Organizations often struggle with reactive and siloed cybersecurity programs. With sprawling point tools and fragmented data, it's even tougher to defend against the ever-expanding types of cyber threats. Tenable One is the exposure management platform that provides comprehensive visibility, allowing organizations to anticipate threats, prioritize remediation, and reduce risk. Here to discuss this further is Tenable's Chief Product Officer, Nico Pop. Welcome, Nico.
Thank you. And thanks for having me, Kenna.
How does Tenable One help your customers enhance preventative security?
We're going to take all the Tenable product and we're going to map your entire attack surface. So we'll give you visibility into all your assets and all the findings, all the weaknesses, all the vulnerabilities in your traditional environment, traditional user machines, your public cloud, your external attack surface, critical infrastructure, identity, Active Directory. Unified visibility, that's number one. Number two, the second pillar is really around, when you do that, the biggest challenge becomes, tell me the critical few, right? What do I need to fix absolutely now, right, before I go home? So prioritization. And that's really where the platform effect appears. We bring all that data together in a data lake. We do powerful analytics and we'll rescore every asset, every finding, every exposure, and we'll tell you, these are the ones that matter. And we'll do that for cloud, for traditional infrastructure, for identity, and so on and so forth.
How does the Tenable One platform differ from traditional siloed security technologies?
There is a clear ROI to consolidate your vendors, to eliminate the complexity of integrated point solution. And that's what we do with Tenable One, right? The entire attack surface, one solution. That's it. That's a business ROI. It's about reducing complexity. There's also a technical advantage. When you bring the data together, right, all these exposures together, you can start creating more context, what we call context. You see, today, the cyber guys work in silo. If you talk to the EVM guys, they'll tell you about laptop, switches, servers. The cloud guy will tell you about workload, S3 buckets, security groups. The Active Directory guys will tell you about identity and group. Silo, silo, silo. The bad guys don't think that way. In our world, everything is connected, right? There are relationships among these assets. And this is how you get compromised. You never get compromised because of one exposure, but a combination of such. So the ability to actually link, right? Find the relationship across your asset and think like the bad guys. We call that attack path analytics. That's the technical argument for bringing the data together in a singular platform.
What opportunity does Tenable One open for partners?
100% of all our bookings are actually performed through the channel. That's number one. Number two, you can see that, when you're looking at exposure across the entire attack surface of the customers, there's training, there's deployment activities. All those are services that we want our partners to provide. But to be honest, there's a third and even more powerful, larger opportunity around managed cyber exposure. And very similar to MDR, right? That service will basically continuously help customers detect new exposure, prioritize this exposure, and remediate, right? So it's like detection response. You detect exposures and you remediate them, right? Remediation versus response. Huge opportunity, very complementary to MDR, by the way. And we think that's the future.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Nico. If you'd like to learn more about Tenable One, visit the website at the bottom of your screen. For the Channel Company, I'm Kenna Johnson.